know if you can hear me. I went and got some AirPods to use as a microphone. I really haven't tested it out, so please let me know in the comments if you can hear me, guys. Please, be a great help. And also let me know as I'm walking away if you can hear me or if it's getting muffled and all that type of stuff. You guys like my shirt? I got it in New Orleans when we're bowling. Can you hear me, Owen? Can you hear okay? Sharush, can you hear? I went and got a microphone so that I can do, just so you guys' volume is good. Is it turned up enough? It's not. Is it staticky? It's just give me an overall feel of how it sounds, guys. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I got this in New Orleans when we were bowling in Baton Rouge. It says, "Show me your kitties," instead of your, you know what. All right, now I'm going to try something else. Thanks, guys, for telling me. I'm going to walk to the other end of the basement workshop here, and then let me know if you can still hear me, okay? All right, I'm all the way over on the other end of the workshop, guys. How's it sound? Does it sound okay? "9.5 out of 10. Good. Very happy. Very happy. Does it sound better than just using the cell phone microphone? What's up, Denny? What's up, Apache? Roosh, Owen, Jimmy. That's who we got in here right now. We got 9 people in here right now. Well, good. I'm happy that they're working because I was scrambling pretty hard to get this all set up because I just got home 15 minutes ago. As you guys all know, I really didn't want to be late today, but I thought I was going to be like a half hour late today, but I ended up getting here on time. I ended up getting the new microphones all set up and charged on time so that your guys' experience is just a little bit better. What's up, Pat? What's up, Mitchell? Yeah, it should sound different, Mitchell. Does it sound better? Is it a better different or is it not a better different? Yeah, double tap the screen. Doot, doot. Well, did you guys watch the short video I did on this last night, putting it up against the 3602 from Milwaukee? Cool. I'm glad it's better. I'm glad. I'm going to start. I have officially started to get rid of sell donate pile on table of tools. Well, Apache, let me know what you got, and maybe we can work out a deal. Let me know what you got, because I'm always looking for stuff to do different content with, and if I can get it at somewhat of a discounted price, well, we'll talk. Yeah, I thought so. My dad was a huge Ozzy Osbourne fan, and so was I. You got to remember when I was growing up as a kid, the Osbournes were that TV show, The Osbournes. It was huge, but I already knew who Ozzy Osbourne was. I've been listening to him my whole life with my mom and my dad, so I was always a huge fan of his. What's up, Sayer? I'll trade you a Flex multi-tool for a Milwaukee. Jimmy, I hate to tell you, I already got the Flex multi-tool. I got the Flex multi-tool, the Hilti, which is a pretty nice, they're both pretty nice multi-tools. I got the M12 one. I got the Bosch. The Bosch is really nice. I got the Rigid. I got the Skill. There's another one that I'm missing, though. I got one more. I got like 7 or 8 multi-tools because I did that whole battle of the multi-tools when I first started this channel. That's how I kind of started the channel, was with multi-tools and drills. I figured it was a good place to start. But I can revisit it all. Just because we did it 4 months ago doesn't mean we can't add more to it and get into it a little bit deeper. It don't matter, Owen. Whatever you want to do. Whether you're Card Gang or Owen, I know who you are. It really doesn't matter to me, brother. I replaced my M12 and M18 multi-tool today with the Gen 2 Metabo HPT today. Yeah, I haven't. Is the Gen 2 the one that's in the store at Lowe's, or is that the Gen 1? Because every time I hold that I think it's the Gen 1. It's just really beefy and, like, fat and kinda blocky a little bit. Um, a little outdated, so if you got the Gen 2, it's probably a little bit more updated. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the Gen 1. Yeah. Yep, yeah. Well, I haven't even looked for the Gen 2 yet, so maybe I'll look out for it. 'Cause I like Metabo stuff, I do. Do I have a ton of Metabo stuff? No, I got the Gen 1 36-volt hammer drill. I got the compact Metabo, which you're probably gonna see if we're gonna put that up against this DCD801. I also got, like, that mid-tier compact version Metabo. What else do I got? Oh, yeah, I got the router, and I got the router, the trim router. But, yeah, oh, and I got the triple hammer. Can't forget about the triple hammer, that's probably one of the best tools they ever made. Gotta give credit to where credit's due. 36.2 is a wonder. That 3602 is impressive. That's why it's one of my favorite drills. It's in my top 5, and I hate compact tools because of how big my hand is, but that 3602 is in my top 5 of drills. It's just I don't know how they did it, and it's not even a fuel model. It's a non-fuel model. That's crazy, right? Just told to Pat to come on. You have a sale coming? What type of a sale, Owen? So, like I said, I was scrambling to get live on time, so I really don't have anything set up. I gotta go get all the compact drills in the dungeon back room over there because I don't use them hardly ever because I don't like compact tools. Um, yeah, the 3601, it's the same thing. It does get hot. It does. That 3602, you running it for a little while. When I was testing them, running them, I actually, in one of my videos, that's the only thing the DeWalt won when it was going up against the 806. It's the only thing the DeWalt won. The DeWalt ran much cooler, but the DeWalt the 806 was much bigger too. You got to remember, they're packing a little bit more power in half the uh, space. You know, fucking abuse it, right? It's a tool. Freaking run it till the thing fucking blows up. That's how I look at it, right? They're meant to take abuse. And if they break, they come with a warranty. Let it run a little hot. Diligent Dave, I love my 36-volt triple hammer. It's not the Bolt, but I got it for under 80 bucks with 2 batteries, a charger, and a Hercules, so it's comfortable to use. Yep, it's one of the best tools they ever made. When I buy those batteries, if you have a Flex, Milwaukee, or Bosch rotary hammer, I'm interested. I do have a Bosch rotary hammer, but I am not selling it. I bought that rotary hammer for 39 bucks. It was like originally 239, and I got it on a killer Lowe's deal of the day type thing. They sold out within 2 minutes. I was so lucky that I found it that day. So yeah, I'm definitely never getting rid of that Bosch rotary hammer. Ever. It's too good of a value that I got it at. But they always have big deals on rotary hammers because people just don't buy them, Pat. You know what I mean? So you just got to get out there. You got to scour a little bit. You got to go to different stores in our area, dude. I do it every week, and you'll always see a rotary hammer. I think Rigid has their rotary hammer on sale right now for pretty cheap. No, Apache, what's the new what's the Bosch deal again? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. With all this drama that's happened the last few days, I have been 110% busy with hate mail and blocking people and all that type of stuff. I'm trying to reply to the companies that are sending some stuff for me to review. And as I'm replying, I'm getting like 13, 14 emails popping up, and I can't even reply to them because they keep popping up. all over my screen. So it's been a little freaking wacky the last couple of days. So I'm completely out of the loop when it comes to tool deals right now. I haven't even checked the last 3, 4 days. Bosch has the Bulldog with either 2 8 amp hour batteries or the dual for yeah. Yeah, that deal's been going on for a little bit. Yeah, that's how I got see the nailer right there? See the nailer? That's how I got the nailer. You bought the tool and they had the tool on sale. So I got the tool for like 2 something, that nailer for 2 something, a 15 gauge finish nailer, and I got the 2 pack of 4 amp hour Bosch batteries. But I swear to God, I was almost gonna buy the Bosch Bulldog because I could have got that. But then I said, I already got a rotary hammer from Bosch that I paid 39 bucks for. What do I need a Bulldog for? I'm not a contractor. That one that I got, the Bosch one that I got, the D handled one, it's more than enough for all the jobs. I've already used it a ton because I had this big crack in my foundation. It's always been there. We repaired it like 15 years ago, but right before we went to Baton Rouge, there was a little water right by where that crack's at, so it was the repair was starting to give way. So when I got back from Baton Rouge, I ripped open the wall, chiseled it all out with that Bosch rotary hammer, and then packed it with hydraulic cement, and it's been great ever since. It hasn't leaked since. So I guess another 15 years until that has to be fixed again. But I won't be here in 15 years. It'll be somebody else's problem. I don't have rigid batteries though. My dick keeps telling me I don't need any more tools. Those are my only problems. Yeah, that's all of our problem, Pat. We really don't need any more tools, but need, want. The way I look at it, Pat, you're a kid. You're a pretty good kid from what I can tell. If tools and you being active with tools keeps you out of trouble, I say keep buying them, brother. If you're working for it, if you're out there working and you want a tool or whatever, and I'm not trying to overstep your dad, I'm not. I'm just saying there's a lot of kids out there that are lazy and they want everything handed to them. The way I look at it is if you're working for it and if it's what you want, go get it, brother. What up, Budsville? It's okay, Owen. No biggie. Yeah, you can buy it from Caleb. Yep, he's a good dude. Buy the tool from Caleb, and I got the battery and charger waiting for it. Matter of fact, it's a brand new charger. It's never even been used. It's still got the little plastic doohickey on the end, and the cord's all wound up. Because every time you buy a kit, guys, they give you a charger. Dude, I got like 150 chargers in the back, bro. Like from DeWalt to Milwaukee to Rigid to Makita. I don't even own a Makita tool, but somehow I got a charger and a battery. How did that happen? Oh, I know how that happened. I bought that stupid XGT 40-volt kit, and that came with 2 batteries and a charger, but some guy was selling a 2.5 amp hour 40-volt XGT battery and rapid charger for like 50 bucks. I'm like, well, if I'm going to have this kit, maybe I'll expand in that line and it'll be good to have the extra battery and charger. Well, we reviewed it. It was probably one of the worst drills I ever tested, and it went back. And I got that for like 60% off, and it still wasn't a good value. Oh, and bro, there are so many stupid people dissing you in the Tool Bears comments. One called you a nutcase because you work in a bowling alley. I know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And here's the deal, guys. I love Sharush. You are the fucking man. Like, you're the fucking man. Like, I don't want anybody to do anything that they're not comfortable with. And if they don't want to get involved, don't get involved. It will not change my opinion of you, and it will not change my opinion of where your loyalty is. It really won't. I hate getting involved in other people's drama too. I am the kind of guy to stay in your lane and mind your business, okay? Um, so if anybody's not comfortable speaking out on it to that slob, I get it, and I'm all good with it. But Sharush, that guy, he went over to, uh, that other channel. I'm not gonna mention it. He already said in one of the comments over there, once one of them videos reaches a certain amount of views, maybe I'll think about suing him because then I can, justify damage. Yeah, that one of his comments over there. So, Sharush went over there and told him exactly what he was, and then he, the you-know-who, replied to Sharush saying, "It would be one thing if he was, correcting what I actually said, but he's putting words into my mouth and he's lying." What are you talking about? I showed the video. I showed the video and you spoke in the video, and then I went and did my video proving your claim wrong. And then you got butthurt, and now here we are a few months later. But this is what I'm going to say to the people that have spoken out. Sayer, he made a video. Roosh, the other guys, thank you. But honestly, I went and read all the comments today on his channel from his short video, which was nothing. His whole video was a whole pile of misinformation. Okay. We'll get to that in a little bit. But I went and read some of the comments, and it really got me thinking. One guy threatened to come to my house tonight. If you don't believe me, go look. I couldn't believe it. The one guy was like, "Oh, I'm up in Niagara Falls working. You want me to go stop by his house and handle it?" Like, really? Please do. Jackass that is in his comments that said that. I'm not even going to say who said it. Please do. If you go watch last night's live, you'll have my address. And then you should probably get right with Jesus on the way over here, because if you step 1 foot on my property, you're not stepping back off. Look at my face. You are not. Trust me. I'm not going to look this way like the tool he lies, or look to the sky when he lies. That's the number one telltale sign that somebody's lying. Their body language is all over the place. They're looking over here because they're trying to find the words to lie as it's going through their brain. Try me. It won't be fun for you. Okay, now that that's over. Oh, yeah, he answered you, Roosh. Go look. Yeah, Steve, I got 4 already. I got Roosh, I got Kansas, I got Apache. Who's the other mod? Oh, yeah, Denny's the other mod. Denny of Fools. Yeah, don't let these morons bother you, Denny. Yeah, I know, buddy. But I was kind of curious to see what the temperature was of what people were saying, just to see. And man, did he sway? Did he sway this his side or what? I mean, the guy screws up and somehow he comes out looking like an angel. And a part of me wanted to comment on every comment in that video. But then I talked to Souls, and Souls is like, "Josh, no matter how much facts, no matter what you show in a video of his own words, they already have their mind made up. They're loyal to a fault to him, and they will do nothing. It doesn't matter if you show them facts; they'll just say that you're a loser, you're this, or you hand out bowling shoes for a living, which they already have." And I agreed, so I chose not to retaliate at all. Here's some more fun facts for everybody in that comment section. I don't hand out bowling shoes for a living. I don't work in a bowling alley. Being a I do not work in a bowling alley as my career, as like I'm getting paid an hourly wage. My best friend owns the bowling alley. I am a small partner in that bowling alley, and in return, I own the pro shop in the bowling alley, and my friend Brad is a small partner in the pro shop. I know it's hard to comprehend that there's 2 businesses in one business, but yes, it is a thing. And I also own another pro shop, which I videoed at a few times out in West Seneca, New York. Bowling is a seasonal sport. It starts in September and ends in end of April, May. So from May to August, we don't take in much business. Whatever business we do take in, we are by appointment only. It's not worth it for us to be opened every day. So I work at Pet Boys to supplement some income coming in the summer. So it's not like I got to live like a poor person in the summertime. I can still do the things I want to do. And I don't mind working. I've always been a hard worker. And I know you guys are commenting. I'm just trying to explain. I haven't even read them. I'll go back and read them in a little bit. So I'm just explaining to these idiots over there, in case they come over and watch this, that no, I do not hand out bowling shoes for a living. I am a small business owner. I own 2 bowling pro shops. I also have just started up a mobile detailing service. We come to your house and we detail your car. Okay. That is in the very infant stages right now. We got a few clients. It's just getting off the ground. I started that business because I don't want to work at Pet Boys anymore in the summertime. It's too hard on my body. I'm getting older now and it's too fucking hot. Like there's days I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm just exhausted. So I said, "Self, what else do you really like to do?" And I've always loved detailing cars. It's just something about taking a dirty ass car and making it look like brand new. It's just satisfying to me. So I love doing that type of stuff. I love detail work. The bowling pro shop industry, that is detailed work. You are literally fitting somebody's hand into a round sphere, which is super heavy, that they are going to be thrown at. Any little mistake you make, you could injure that person severely. You could blow out their wrist, you could break their thumb, I've seen it happen, you can break a finger. You can do all kinds of things. So detail work I'm very familiar with, okay? And I'm a part-time woodworker. Well, at least I was. I haven't been able to do any projects the last 2 weeks because I've been really busy with the channel and busy dealing with this drama. I don't wanna deal with the drama. I just wanna do the things I love. Let me see. Okay, let me go get caught up here. Nope, haven't picked a winner. It goes till Thursday. Tool Nerdist. I don't know how you pronounce that. Tulas Nerdist. Okay. No, I haven't picked a winner yet. The contest runs till next Thursday at midnight, and then we will dumb it down the 5 best comments, and then them 5 best comments will be voted on by my fans and your peers on the channel in our community, and then whoever wins wins. And good luck. Budsville, watch a few videos of a $70 Hercules drill versus $150 rigid. Definitely professional grade. Yes, I agree. I agree Hercules isn't better than rigid. I do think Hercules has a spot though. I really do. But Bauer, no. Bauer doesn't have a spot. Uh, Steve Ott, Josh, a professional bowler. Maybe if I didn't screw up my life 20 years ago, that would have changed. But guess what? If that would have happened, I wouldn't be sitting here with you guys. I'd still be out there on the road competing for a living. So I'm happy where I'm at. I know, I know if I wanted to, I could still lace them up and go out there and kick some ass. And I do when it's convenient to me and when I really want to go and compete. I don't feel like I have to go do it anymore. I feel like when I want to, I can. And I love that. No, yeah, Dave, the Hercules drills definitely don't beat the rigid drills. Definitely don't. They beat out they beat out the Ryobis though. I've done that time and time again. Ryobi, yes, I think they're better than Ryobi. I tell people all the time, don't buy an Ryobi, go buy Hercules. You'll save money, you get a better tool and a better warranty. See, I'm not a fucking Harbor Freight hater. It's just that some things at Harbor Freight have value, some things do not have value. It's just that simple. Just like anything else. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Bud said Hercules is better than rigid. You misunderstood him. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I agree with that, Buds. But here's the great thing about this. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're an idiot or that you need to know what you're talking about. If Hercules works for you and you like it, God bless you, man. I got tons of Hercules tools. Most of my woodworking tools are Hercules. My planer is a Hercules planer. At one time, I was using that thing every day for hours a day when I was making all these cutting boards. I haven't taken on any clients because I've been super busy, but once I start taking up clients, I'll be feeding freaking cutting boards to it like nobody's business. The Hercules hammer drill, great drill. What else is pretty good from Hercules? I tell you what, that bandsaw station thing, it's a pain in the ass getting it set up, getting your cordless bandsaw in. But once you get it set up, once you get everything all set up, it actually does a pretty good job. I will say the Hercules miter saws have kind of stepped up their game a little bit. Trying to think. You know what you don't buy from Hercules though? Their oscillate and multi-tool, pure junk. Their sanders, pure junk. Um, what else? Their bandsaws are pretty good. Hercules bandsaws are pretty good. Let me see. Buds. They do have a spot, Buds. I agree. They do have a spot. And I think they make some pretty good tools. I think the Hercules hammer drill is a fine drill. I am a drill connoisseur, if you guys haven't noticed. I tell you, if it was junk, I tell you what, I'd rather have the Hercules hammer drill over the Snap-on hammer drill, over the Ryobi hammer drill, over, trying to think here, maybe even over like, that's a tough one. I was going to say the 998 and the 999. They're pretty similar in power, but the Hercules is a little bit more compact, but it's hard to say that. I'm not going to say that. They're close though. Let me look here. Oh, definitely better than the Bauer. Definitely better than the Craftsman. Uh, yeah. So I mean, they're middle tier. They're a middle tier tool brand in a place that is predominantly for DIY people at Harbor Freight. I'm technically a professional in the automotive industry. I shop at Harbor Freight for my tools because they come with a lifetime warranty. And guess what? The Harbor Freight is right next door to Pep Boys. So if if one of the tools break, I just walk right over. It's literally a 2-minute walk over to Harbor Freight. You slide across the counter, you slide your new one, you're back to work. You know, I know not everybody can do that, but in my case, I can. That's what I mean. Everybody's case is different. We were talking about the shop vacs last night. Yes, the 998 is a fine drill, Roosh. And will the new Milwaukee right angle die grinder help me drill through a broken extractor with a 1-inch carbide burr? It broke in an intake manifold bolt hole. It may. I was looking at it yesterday. I was either going to get that or this. Okay. This was a much better value, so I got this. I'm trying to wait until that new Milwaukee die grinder goes down in price just a little bit. Right now it's really expensive. But I got the old one back here, okay? And it's got some power. It's got a lot of power. So I don't know because I've never used it for that. I use it to clean hubs and just that type of stuff, just cleaning up areas that need to be cleaned before you put them back up on a car. So it may very well be pretty good for that. Yes. Someone said they wouldn't consider Harbor Freight tools quality. It depends on the tool. Some of them are okay, are good quality and good value, but some of them aren't. Like everybody thinks Bauer tools are super cheap. Well, if you're not in the line and you got to buy a battery and charger, it's not cheap. It's about the same price you can go get a DeWalt kit or a Bosch kit on sale or a Flex kit or a Milwaukee kit. Because all them companies put out massive deals. You know who doesn't put out massive deals? Bauer. They make it seem like it's way cheaper because they do it all a la carte. And when you see a drill for 49 bucks, you're like, holy shit, that's dirt cheap. But then you buy the battery for 70. Then you buy the charger for 50. And when you looked right down at it, you're at 150 bucks. Could have went and got a freaking Milwaukee kit for cheaper or a DeWalt kit for cheaper, especially using some of the tricks I've been sharing with you guys. Apply for the Home Depot credit card. They automatically give you a $50 free $50 credit. Whether you accept the card or not, they give you a $50 credit off your order that day. You know how many times I've applied for the Home Depot card? At least 20. It's comical that they keep letting me do it, and I keep declining it every time. But you got to play the game, guys. Play the game. You can get these great tools at a super discounted price. Scour the back aisles and the clearance racks. You will find gems. Scour if you see two or three of the same tool on display, go up and get a manager and be like, why do you got two 1007s on display? Why do you got two DCD801s on display? You want to sell one? Want to sell one cheap to me? How do you think I got that Metabo 36-volt hammer drill? It was a display model. I walked right up to the manager. Sir, can I ask you about this display model? He goes, yeah, why not? And they didn't have a price or nothing on it. It looked like they were trying to get Metabo out of the store. There was only a couple of tools on display. I said, you guys don't have any more of these in stock. This is your only one, right? He goes, that's right. I said, well, can I buy that display model? He goes, I'm not sure. Hold on 1 minute. He went to his office, came back. He goes, yeah, I can sell that to you for $39. It's a $299 drill. It came with the battery and charger. The only thing they couldn't find was the handle, and I wasn't complaining. So I got the 8 amp hour multi-volt battery, rapid charger, and the drill for 39 fucking dollars. And guess what? I went and registered it with Metabo. It's covered under warranty. I put my receipt up there. Matter of fact, the battery's getting warranted. They're taking care of it. They're sending me a new one. So Metabo good. Sorry guys, I'm talking. It's hard to talk and read all the comments. Yeah, Sayer, yeah, the icon tools are great. I use them at Pep Boys. It's all freaking all the stuff I got is icon and Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh impact sockets, and all my other sockets are icon except for my Milwaukee sockets. The ones that are hex so that they don't roll around on you, and you can put the open end of a wrench on it and use it like that too. Those are really nice sockets. And guess what, guys? You can get them sockets dirt cheap right now. They're on clearance everywhere. You can get them for 15, 20 bucks. They're like an $80 socket set. I got some Cobalt. As you guys saw, I bought some Cobalt ratcheting wrenches. I've been using them. I don't have any problems with them. I mean, guys, let's be honest here, right? Wrenches are wrenches to a certain degree. Are there a little bit better ones and a little bit shittier ones? Oh, 110%. But wrenches are wrenches, sockets are sockets. Don't know how Snap-on still stays in business when they're coming to you with a Chrome 3/8 socket set that has like 10 sockets in it, metric, we'll just say, and they want to charge you 600 bucks for it. When you can go to Harbor Freight and get the same, I won't say same as that thing, but something very, very similar to it for 39 bucks. I mean, come on. Snap-on hand tools are some of the best in the world, but I don't know if their value's there anymore. I got a pair of Snap-on Talon pliers. I love them, but are they worth 80 bucks I paid? I don't know. I got Snap-on water pump pliers. I paid 80 bucks for it. Is it great? It's phenomenal. But then I use a Knipex for half the price, and I'm like, where's the value here, Snap-on? This Knipex is so close to these. Yeah, I know, Denny. I know, Denny. You're just joking. Should I try the 801 with a Hercules battery? I highly doubt that's going to work. That Hercules battery thing only works on the older drills because when Harbor Freight was ripping them off, those were the drills that were out. So that's why they work on the little bit older drills. The brand new releases, I highly doubt they're going to work. Let's see. I doubt it though. Let me go get a Hercules battery. Hold on. All right, I got a Hercules battery up there. Over here, yep, right over here. All right, oops, sorry guys, let's see. Nope, can't get it on, guys. Can't get it on. Oh well. Maybe when Hercules comes out with a tabless battery, you'll be able to pop these on. But right now, it is a no. I will say, how is this possible? How is the 801 a little bit more powerful than the 806? Tell me. I don't know how that's even possible. Still got the really sensitive anti-kickback though. I will say I do like these. I like how you get that much powerful of a battery in that compact of a size. Like you got the 5 amp hour power stack. The 5 amp power stack looks really big compared to this. We're gonna see if you get similar type power out of it here in a little bit. A couple more minutes. We'll keep talking and then we'll get into drilling some stuff. What's up, Eric? Just tried the 8 amp hour Hercules battery on the 801. Yeah, it doesn't work. They don't match up. Whose marketing strategy, Sharush? I don't feel like going back in the comments and finding it. Yeah, they're not even really tweaking stuff, Owen. They're just pretty much saying they're pretty much going to a manufacturer. They'll take a drill to a manufacturer and say, this is what we want our tool to be. They'll change like a design on it a little bit here or there, slap their name on it, and boom, they call it their own. Yeah, flex. Yep. With the money you save on the job, you can buy them better tools in time. Yeah, of course. If you're a guy just starting out, Hercules is fine. I mean, let's be honest, guys that are just starting out, you're not going to have that much money. You're down on the totem pole. You're not making that much money. You just need some stuff to get you through your day. And yeah, that's where Harbor Freight comes into play. When I got into the automotive industry, that's where I went, was Harbor Freight. I was not going in the debt on a Snap-on truck. It was not happening, or a Mack truck. I am determined to win the drill from my friend who is also 15. That's good, Pat. And just to let you all guys know, I'm not even going to be the one who thinks the comments are the best. That way it takes my bias right out of it. There's going to be a couple of different people that have no biases towards anybody, and they're just picking the comment for the comment. How old am I? I'm 39 years old. Christina just yelled down that she's going to pick it and Sharush wins. So you guys might as well just stop commenting because Sharush is going to win, I guess. No. We're going to do it the right way. Yeah, of course. Of course, buds. Yeah, I can do that, Pat. So let me go get some compact drills real quick. So do you guys think I got enough compact drills? Oh, Jesus Louises. Maybe I gotta start doing a Caleb Ross thing and start selling stuff off to the highest bidder here. So if Sayer's watching, I know he'll appreciate that one. I know Sayer likes this one. This is the this is the 799. A couple of versions ago is compact. This is the rigid. Bosch 400 inch-pound. And the flex. And then we got the Milwaukee one over there. I think that's it for the compacts, I think. Let me, you guys could almost consider that M12 hammer drill compact, right? Even though it's a 12 volt, it's got some pop. Maybe we'll throw that in the mix. Josh, what is your number one tool brand overall? I hate that question. I hate that question for a lot of different reasons. Because I have all the tool brands, right? I really like Bosch. I really like Milwaukee. I really like Rigid. I really like DeWalt. I really like Flex. They all make really good tools across their line. But if you're asking me from top to bottom, every line, it's Milwaukee. They got more tools. All of their tools in their line are good to very good to great. They don't have too many horrible tools. I would probably go Milwaukee number one. And then from there, I mean, I hate putting numbers on stuff because there's certain stuff I like the Bosch better than Milwaukee. There's certain stuff I like the DeWalt better than Milwaukee, like my miter saw over there. Here, I'll show you. My miter saw right there. That is leaps and bounds better than the Milwaukee cordless miter saw. Like, it's so much better. That flex fold saw, it's so much better. Bosch makes better rotary hammers than Milwaukee. Flex has the 2 amp hour stacked lithium batteries. You get all that power in that tiny little compact size. DeWalt is probably the best company when it comes to battery technology. They are the leaders. They're coming out with stuff before Milwaukee, and then Milwaukee's releasing shit after them, almost like they're kind of piggybacking off of what DeWalt's doing, when it used to be the other way around. What my miter saw station, Danny? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I guess yes and no, CAY, I guess. Here's my thing, my batteries are always charged. So if I'm going to the job, I just throw whatever I need battery-wise in the car, and boom, you got them. When I get the Gen 2 Metabo compact, I'll be making videos of that soon. Good. I look forward to it. I will say, I do like this for being smooth. It is a little underpowered though, but I think that has to do with the batteries. Let's be honest, Metabo's battery technology is not that great. They just did release the 8 amp hour tabless battery, but let's see if they offer you a 4 amp hour tabless battery. If they can do that, they can offer a 4 amp hour tabless battery that you can pop on these tools. I think it would make much more sense to start buying more Metabo stuff. Yeah, it is weak and it is small and handy. Here's the thing though, right, Sayer? Anytime a tool gets really compact, look at this. Look at my hand. I got nowhere. Look at it's on the selector, right? So I'm constantly hitting that thing, and it's just not with this, it's with this too. Although this is a little bit bigger, it's still there. I'm constantly hitting the fucking selector. The flex, not so much. It's like on the bottom part of it. You know what I mean? Because the flex is a little bit bigger. The Bosch. See how the Bosch, look at the Bosch though. My finger is not touching the selector. My hand fits in it, and this is a compact drill. Now, when you compare them, definitely the Metabo's got it in its compactness by a little bit, but for some odd reason, how they got the handle engineered, it doesn't, my hand doesn't get in the way. So when I'm doing compact work, it's either this or the Milwaukee that I'm reaching for. I haven't used this that much just because of that. But if you had normal non-Sasquatch hands, I could see why you'd like it. This is the 799. Again, it is barely touching it, but still it's a lot better than most compacts. I can get my hand in there and not feel like I gotta do goofy shit like that. Let's see the 801. See how it fits down in there? And my hand's not over the selector? It would be awesome if they released a 2 amp hour tabless cell battery, but here's why I think they will never do that. I don't know if you guys noticed these tablet cells batteries, they draw a lot of power and their runtime isn't as good as a power stack or even a regular battery. They definitely draw the juice out of out of the tool and stuff. So I don't know how much runtime you're going to get with a 2 amp hour tablet cell battery. You'll get a lot more runtime with a 2 amp hour stacked lithium or lithium pouch cell battery. And I'm shocked Milwaukee still has not come out with something like that. Let's be honest, Milwaukee's best compact battery option is the 3 amp hour high output. They are light years behind their competition. They are behind Flex. They are behind DeWalt. Any tips? I am trying to switch my channel over to build videos and don't know how to get started. Just start, Owen. Just start. Make a video, put it up. Next day, make another video, put it up. You got to start somewhere. You got to just start. You got to just start doing it. For like a month, I was stuck on 58 subscribers. Then I don't know what the hell happened. Souls kind of gave me a shout out on one of his live streams. I woke up the next day, I had over 1,000 subscribers. Like 24 hours later. It was just crazy. And then it's just been growing since then. And now we're almost 5 months in, over 8,000 subscribers and 1 million views. And just thank you guys. Thank you. That's why we're doing the giveaway. I just wanted to give back to you guys a little bit. And whoever wins it, I hope they love that drill. Don't poke the bear. Listen, I've been poking the bear since I started this channel. Hasn't slowed me down. And the only reason why I poked him is because I hate liars. I just don't like liars. I don't like people who tell people false things so that they can line their pockets with money. I just don't think that's right. Now, if it was his opinion and he wasn't being paid to say this stuff, fine, it's your opinion. But he don't even use the tools, guys. Do I use all these tools every day in a professional setting? No. But at least I'm showing you every day how the tool works, what it does, all that type of stuff in a somewhat real life situation. Do I got any Festool? No, I don't see the value in Festool. I don't. I got Bosch sanders that are just as smooth as Festool. Sayer just bought one of them, and I'm very happy he bought one of those because that is a great cordless sander. Great cordless sander. It's going to be very hard for anybody to convince me that that cordless sander is not the best, smoothest sander on the market. I own the Bears avatar. How do you own the Bears avatar? How does that even work, Sayer? Yes. Yes, Denny, be honest. People know when you're not telling the truth. Exactly. People know when you're trying to be shady. People know when you're trying to beat around the bush and all them sayings. Yeah, Festool makes fine. Yeah, like Festool, Snap-on, I don't see the value in them. These other tool companies are very close to their stuff, and I don't see paying 80%, 90%, 100%, 200%, 300%, 400% more for the same type of a tool. I don't see the value in it. He never licensed it, and a couple of years ago, he pissed me off. Wow. Could we have some fun with that? But do I really want to open up that can of worms? Because you know what he'll do, right? He'll try to sue me. Even though he won't win, it will just cause havoc in my life that I really don't want. But I'm telling you, if this crap keeps going on, I may be forced to do something goofy like that. Buds is over in Christian Electricians Live. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get that guy either. Yeah, that Snap-on drill that Souls has, Douglas, that's my drill. I lent it to him. I sent it to him a few months ago. That's my drill. I actually got content on that same drill. Like, you got to go way down because that's when we first started the channel. But yeah, I got content on that drill and how horrible it was. And then I sent it to Souls so that he could tear it apart. Yeah, yeah, right. What a great business person, right, Denny? Not to trademark your own, your own fucking face of your business, right? Oh, he will. He will, Sayer. He's gonna send it back. Yeah, he's not done with it. I told him, don't feel rushed. He's not done with it yet. He wants to take it apart. Same thing with the Hilti. That Hilti's my drill too. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that Hilti just because it is huge and monstrous. I don't know. I just think it's fun to use. But he did show some glaring weaknesses about it. He is gonna send it back, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, Christian electrician. He definitely loves DeWalt. I watched his live last week. Last Sunday, I watched his live. The whole 3 hours he was live, he was literally reading the DeWalt website back to people. He was reading the DeWalt website back to people, and I'm sitting there like, how does he have 100 people watching right now? Yeah, I agree, Steve. I agree. They can do them, but and Christian electrician, it's a completely different story. I was commenting on one of his videos just to have a discussion with him. I wasn't trying to be a troll or anything like that. I was just trying to have a discussion and because I had just gotten the 806 and I wasn't really liking it and maybe trying to pick his brain a little bit about his experience. But man, he went from like 0 to 100 and just started like going off on me. And I'm like, and then he makes videos about me and shit, and it's all like, bro, I wasn't even being that guy, but if you want me to be that guy, I can. Like, I was just trying to have a conversation with you. But the bear, yeah, I've been trying to poke him for months now because that guy he believes his own lies at this point. Yeah, yeah, he talks about all this being a good Christian and all that type of stuff. But man, oh man, can he not have a conversation about tools in a Christian manner? I'll tell you that much. I was just trying to have a nice, friendly conversation with the guy, creator to creator, and he took it completely the wrong way. And I tried telling him he was taking it the wrong way, and he just was not having it. Said some pretty nasty stuff. And I said, you know what? This dude's not even worth my time. He just, whatever. You just lost a relationship, pal. Because I try to work with other channels. I sent I send other channels stuff. I send Soul stuff. I am going to be sending Tactics something. I've sent Diligent Dave. I've sent plenty of channel stuff, and I've never told anybody about it. because that's not the reason why I did it. The reason why I did it is because a lot of these guys helped me out when I was first getting started. And they really helped me grow the channel to what it is now. It isn't something massively great yet, but you gotta remember, this is only going into month number 5 of us doing this. So, and that's another thing the bear was doing. He was like mocking me, going like, "Oh, he doesn't have any subscribers. He's only got like 200 subscribers. So why would I even get mad about a little dinky channel like that?" And I'm sitting there saying, first of all, it's not 200 subscribers. We got over 8,000. We got millions of views, and we've only been doing this 4 months. Where were you at, Goldilocks? Where were you at, Goldilocks, at 4 months? What did you have, 14 subscribers or something? Like, how can I be at 302 subscribers like you, 302,000 subscribers in 4 months? That's impossible. You've been doing it for a decade. I've been doing it for 4 months. So go look and see where you were at 4 months, and look and see where I'm at. And you're going to be pretty fucking embarrassed to find out that I probably have you dog walked. Yeah, Pat, my perfect example. Pat just said it. Pat's a 15-year-old kid. He has his own little channel where he does these little remote control crawler type cars and stuff, and he messes with tools. He's been doing it for 4 months, and he has 79 subscribers. So that's another thing, guys. Just go subscribe to Pat's channel for me. Help the kid out. He's trying to grow something. He's trying to do something on his own. Sorry, my voice is a little hoarse, guys. You guys want to see some of these drills in action? Let's see. We've been on an hour. Let's go. Let's go see these drills in action. All right. Let's go over to the. There we go. You guys are familiar with this angle, right? You guys see this every day. All right, let's get some drills now. Okay, that's the 801, that's the 3602, 799, power pack battery, 805. Go buy the 805, guys. It's just a better value. But we're going to try it out with the power pack battery. That's the reason why I bought the 801, to get them 2 power packs. At the price I got it for, I know when they sell those individually, they're going to be 150 to 200 bucks a piece. So I get 2 of them, a drill and stuff, for way cheaper. That's why I did it. All right. All right. Let's see here. We're obviously not going to do it with the 2.5 amp hour battery on this one. So let's get a 2 amp hour. We'll get the 3.5 amp hour stacked lithium and a 2 amp hour stacked lithium. Okay. Whoop. I'm running out of room over here, guys. I got to build a bigger area over here. Let me go get the multi-volt battery for the Metabo. It's on the router here. Multi-volt battery. What are you guys saying? Let me put this up a little bit so there. Is that good, guys? God, my voice is shot. Okay, let's go get the tab list for this beast. Tab list for this one. And let's go get the 4 amp hour for the Bosch. What did I do with the 4 amp hour for the Bosch? Oh, I got it on the new Freak. She's a super freak, and we're gonna do a long format video on that new Freak 2, guys. All right, so let's just take some of these out. All right. Let me get my gloves on because these fasteners are going to get hot. I only really need one glove, though. We'll Michael Jackson it tonight. All right. So you got the 4 amp hour power pack. Try warm water and honey. That's funny, Sharouche. All right. Let's just see how far this bad boy drives it down. This is the 801, guys. Speed 2 and drill mode. All right. It actually did a little bit worse than on the video last night, but you got to remember this ain't warmed up yet. Before I do every video, I warm up the tool. I use it for a little bit. I get it warmed up. I get the battery warmed up. So you got to remember that. But we're all starting these cold. Let's try this Flex. The Flex Compact here. Let's try this. And the Flex Compact has got amp hour stacked lithium. Drove it a little bit further. Speed 2 in drill mode. You see it, right, guys? Now, it does have the 3.5 amp hour stacked lithium. Okay, you say maybe that's a little unfair. Well, let's try the 2 amp hour stacked lithium. Oop, got my glove cut. And these are 3/8 by 6 inch spat. Let's go back here. All right, now you see with the 2 amp hour stacked lithium, it got close, but not quite as far as the 801. So if you put a 3.5 amp hour stacked lithium battery on this, it outperforms the 801 with the 4 amp hour power pack. All right, let's try the 799, the older version compact here from DeWalt. I've never used Flex tools, but I would like to try one out someday. They're definitely good. Oop. You got a New York tattoo too? Yeah, I got a couple of them. Yeah, I know. My voice is shot. What am I doing, Gladiator? I'm just messing with compact drills. Putting up against the new dcd801. All right, let's try the 799 with the 4 amp hour power pack. Got to take this one off, dumb shit. There we go. Okay, let's see. I may have to get a new piece of wood. Run out of spaces. Speed 2 in drill mode, right? Yep. Oh, God. Redo. Sorry, guys. All right. All right. So it's much stronger than the 799, which is to be expected, right? Get this stupid thing out of here. That 799 sucks. It doesn't suck, but it's not. Oh my God, good. Still better than a Bauer, I'll tell you that much. Why isn't my 2014 Jeep Wrangler blowing cold air in the Freon as good? Could be a condenser issue. Could be a lot of issues. All right, now the Rigid with their 4 amp hour tablets. Let's see. Ooh, that's close. I think it got it. It got it by a little bit. Very close, but the Rigid got it. The Rigid got it with that 4 amp hour tablets. Okay. Let's see Mr. Bosch. Let's see Mr. Bosch. I'm just showing you guys how many compact drills are a little bit better or right on par for a lot less money. Like this one right here, you could have got it kitted for like 79 bucks. They had the sale running on this not too long ago. Not saying it's the best one out there, but if you're looking for something compact, it sure does. It sure does the job. All right, speed 2 and drill mode. Let's go over here. All right. DeWalt crushed this thing. Maybe that's why it's 79 bucks, huh? But still, for homeowner use, it's a great little drill. All right. Now, let's try Sayers